the big learning lesson for me was a good friend of this guy who became my accountant. His wife had uh, bad breast cancer. She had to have a mastectomy. She was really emotionally wounded by that. These were great people, but they were Western to the core and extremely skeptical of what I was doing. I look back on it, I go like, why did they even do it? But I attempted to work on her, and she was resistant, to say the least. She had a scowl on her face the whole time I was putting my chi into her. And afterwards, it wasn't as bad as Francis Crispin, but it lasted longer. This pernicious sick chi got in my body, and the way I felt it was that I just simply couldn't circulate my chi. It was stopping me. I was getting skin eruptions. I was getting respiratory symptoms and that sort of thing. It was so bad that I had to write my teacher. So this is snail mail. I wrote Wong and I said, "Hey, I worked on this sick woman that has cancer and I can't get rid of her sick chi." And this has lasted maybe a month. So within that time, he got a letter back to me pretty quickly. And it said, you need to focus your mind on your sensation inside your body. You have to feel it moving. And at this point, I was really cocky. And so I could feel the pulse and then I could let my mind drift, which is, I think, probably standard for people raised in the West who consumed a lot of media like I did um, and have a rich fantasy life. So I stopped doing that and I focused purely on following the movement of the sensation around the directed patterns, the patterns that had been given to me that I needed to direct my chi along. And the more I mean, it was instant response. It got rid of it. So my point here is that it isn't just physical, even though you do feel physical things. Your mind has to be disciplined and it cannot run away from you. It has to be brought to bear, and that's really hard to do. It's extremely hard to do to stay focused. So this is why you get people who do meditative practices like stare at one thing, and only stare at one thing, and you have to do it for half an hour. The Japanese do this sort of thing in their Zen practices. That's in preparation. That's getting your mind prepared to be able to really direct the interoceptive pulsing sensation that moves around your body that does the real work.